OuterOrange.
Do y'all know what time it is? It's time to drink some coffee. But do you all know what else? It is time to do another deck sander look through. So you guys really liked my last video talking about week 1 of Lyrical Monasterio. So I thought, hey, if you liked it the first time, I could do it again. I could do it again, guys. So here we are. Welcome back, OuterOrange here. We're gonna go ahead and talk about week 2 of Lyrical Monasterio, and I'll be using deck sander once again to look at what has been topping, because we got some really cool stuff this time, some very unique things that we can discuss. So let's go and do that. Alright, so here I am, we are back, and again, I will be giving you guys this link if you guys just want to follow along with me as well. Go ahead and actually look at what the new stuff is. So we discussed about week 1 stuff here. We also got some new stuff of week 2. So here's Clarrissa, Loron, we got another Alestiel list right here. And then we have this new list down here, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and see if anything has changed with Clarrissa since we last looked at these lists last week. So let's go start with Clarrissa, see what we got here. So let's see. I actually finally fully tested this deck out, so I kind of actually know what this deck does. So here we have our crits. I actually think this whole crit build is like perfect. We have obviously the ride line. The ride line is very normal, Clarrissa ride line. We got our units. They're all the Earnescorrect or Earnesconnect, I believe they're called, is the full name of the units. So that way they all work with each other. They all search each other and all give each other skills. And then we have the order, which indicates if you have five differently named units with the Earnescorrect name in it, then you get to play this order and you have all this stuff that kind of goes with it. You get to attack, and if your attacks hit, and it lets you draw. This order does a lot, and if you can pull this off, you're pretty much gonna be in a really good spot in the game. And I don't think you need the draws, and I think lists that run the draws are kind of losing themselves a good opportunity. Which, speaking of, here's the draws and even the fronts going on here. Fronts is very interesting as it does help your restanding unit just restand, but it seems like we have a pretty similar list to what we saw. They are running the grade 1 that says Sobas look at top card, and you either put it to board or your hand, but if you do have to discard, if I'm not mistaken, that's her full skill. But yeah, so we have our usual, nothing too crazy here. We got the restanding girl, got our searcher, our order, of course, and yeah, running the crits. This one runs pretty much the rainbow triggers here. So here our Vanguard life. Oh wow, it's a very in your face list. Very in your face. So this one gains 10k power. This is a interesting tech that they put in here. They also have this order here, which I gotta check what exactly, but they are running the crits, so they know, and they're running best girl. The first list is running best girl too, but best girl over trigger right here. It's her or nothing, guys. It's her or nothing. Let me check on this order real quick. All right, so this order says if an attack hits your Vanguard this turn, choose one of your attack units that gets 30,000 power until end of that battle. If an attack hit your Vanguard, that's interesting. So if you get hit by a like rear guard or something, you can then use this and give your Vanguard 30,000 power. That's so weird. That's really weird. I don't know if I like that, because you have to be hit first, and then you choose. Oh, it's till the end of that battle. Oh, it's the end of that battle. Your Vanguard, if an attack hit your Vanguard this turn, choose one of your. What a weird order. So she's a weird, so I just read on her. So she's kind of like a weird tech. It says that you could place her on the guard circle and then Sobas and give one of your units 10k until the end of that battle. So pretty much she's just a protection type thing. So it's actually, and it does choose an Earnescorrect unit. So you can actually use an Earnescorrect unit for this. So pretty interesting. So we got Tosayo. Ooh. There's my glasses here. All right. Oh, they also are running is this the same person? Oh no, it's not. They're running draws. It looks like they got crits, some minor draw. They are running the order, and they're running that shield girl that we were just talking about right here. The 2 and 1 of this girl, and then everything else is pretty much just standard. We got the orders, got the crits, got everything. So nothing too different here, just a little bit, a touch of draw. And I think that's it for Clarrissa. We got our Alestiel list here. As I mentioned before, and I'll continue to mention, I have no idea what Alestiel does, so I'm probably just gonna skip over this pretty quickly. I lost to this pretty harshly, but yeah, it looks like they're running draws, crits, and they're running their black and white wing engine, and they are not running. Oh yeah, they are right. I was gonna say we're at that grade 3. That's like really, that gives you both axes. I know this gives you both axes, and this gives you like, I think, black wing, and you do like extra stuff. And I'm assuming they run the crit girl too, and all that. I don't even know what this unit does, but I just accept my L's, my big L's against the deck. We got Loron. Let's see if Loron's order count or anything has changed since we last looked at Loron, and it seems that is not the case. At least with this deck so far, we're seeing kind of a very similar structure here of the 9. You're on 4, 4, and 1. 4 of our restanders, crits, powers, all that stuff. This is the big Unga Boonga buff here. And then I can't tell too well exactly what the crit lineup. You know these are crits. This looks like draws. These look like crits, but I can't tell. I think these are draws. I think these are crits or fronts, something like that, because you can kind of see the 15k power on them. And then we've got the overtrigger, and then we're running just like the engine to kind of help supply for the orders, and that's pretty much it. They're running Opie Girl because shield value is very important, so Opie Girl's in there. Let's see, let's check another one. So we have 4, 3, and 1. So this person preferred to go with the 8 route. So it's either 8 or 9 orders that we're starting to kind of see like become normal here. And then with the sacrifice of 1 less order, of course, they have just a little bit more rear guards. And here we have the draws and the crits. So with heals, so nothing too unusual here. They are running like a little bit extra draw, I guess, to just land their pieces a little bit faster. The next one. All right. Opie Girl, order buff girls. And then, here we do have an 8 synergy going on. We got the 4 draw and crits. I like this trigger lineup a little bit nicer. I just think this is just nicer for the extra pressure. I do understand you get crits like late game, but like early on, you still need to kind of like kill your opponent, or at least try to push your opponent, as this is a very late game deck, so I understand the crits. This person does run all of the seasons, I see. So they run the winter, fall, summer, and spring. So they do run all of them, and they even run this girl here. They run Tiger Girl. Tiger Girl is when this unit attacks, if you play in orders turn counter blast. I'm sorry, soul blast, so she gets 5k. So I guess it's just additional power. Nice 18k beater just to deal with a little bit extra pressure. And plus, if you restand it or restand it with the orders, that could kind of understand that. But nothing too crazy here. I do like the fact that they changed the starter. They changed it to the starter they wanted. I'll work with that. You got taste. You got your own taste. You ain't just about the cat girl taste. You got other tastes too. But yeah, again, 4 draw, 7 crit. Got our overtrigger, you know, the usual. As that order particular doesn't do anything too crazy, right? Yeah, it says when this card is put into your order zone, choose one of your Vanguards, it gets 5k. Order zone, when this song is sung, all your front rings get 5k. So I guess they're just going for like extra power buffs. So we'll make this higher. So I guess that's what they're trying to go for, but not bad. Let's see, we got a couple more. So the list here, they're running 4, 3. I like the DP. Oh, let me just PG your grade 2 real quick here. That'd be funny. But they run 8 crit in this one and a 3 draw. I approve the 8 crit. They do run the spring order as well. And just to give you guys a little refresher, when this song is sung, you draw a card, choose my Vanguard, it gets 5k power. So just a little extra draw buff there. Not too bad. And yeah, pretty much the other stuff is just the normal stuff. And yeah, nothing too insane here. Nothing too insane. So. Oh, they run all of them. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I reading that correct? Yeah, that's 9. Yeah, so they run 9 and they do have the extra orders. I can kind of see why people do this. Sometimes I feel like you want to make a choice, and like maybe making a choice in off situations can be good for you. So having all 4 orders is good, but most people just stick to the 3, 3, and 1. So a lot of people don't run this. So it's very interesting to see. Oh, they're running my favorite girl. I like this girl a lot. I've actually been really enjoying this. This is the one where at the end of the battle attacked, if it boosted, you can put her to soul like Carrot Charge. I don't know how much you need the Carrot Charger in this deck specifically, but we do have a really weird ratio here though. It's 4 of the winter, 2 of the fall, 1 of the summer, and 1 of the spring. This is a it's exactly 8, so I guess they're just trying to keep that 8 going, the 8. And they do run the 4 draws, so I guess they expect to draw into it. And they do run our little mini Lieselot Rush Girl, so just 1 copy. I do think this is very odd. I see why they did it, but Opie Girl was just too strong. I know I call her Opie Girl, but man, it's Opie. It's Opie. Oh, they run this girl too. Yeah, this is a very odd list. They're kind of going for like a little bit of everything here. They're trying to push a lot in like one little list here, so I wouldn't mind trying this out just to see a different way to approach this list. Mainly because I'm so used to seeing like what these lists normally are. It's nice to see some people change it up. So this is the child deck list. So this is just the child deck approach, and they did win. So this is purely mainly for the child deck stuff. I do see that they're running a little bit of some other stuff in here, and they're running the girl that gets extra 10k power. They're going full crits here on us, as you guys can tell. They got the clamp over trigger, very beautiful stuff to see. And they do run the regular ride line from the trial deck. So yeah, pretty much this just gives more power to Kairi. But this is pretty much Kairi list. We got our Kairis going on, and very, I love seeing these lists, the Kairi list, because I feel like this and the wing girls, the Alestiel lists, are just so, you just see them so much rarer than you see the other ones, so it's just a nice touch to see other lists. So yeah, it looks like they're running the cycling girl, which is right here. She just like helps you kind of cycle through your normal units a little bit faster, and just get to your pieces, mainly a persona rise quickly as possible. Try to check out the winged girl here. What does she do? When she is placed from hand, if you have 3 or more rear guards, counterblast a draw card. That sounds kind of. Is it worth running 4 of her? I don't know. Like I don't think that's worth it. And then she, I believe, just gains an extra 5k. It's either 5k or 10k when she's placed from hand. I do remember her. She just gains additional power when placed, which is actually not bad because, you know, you're gonna bounce stuff back and you can call that stuff back out. So yeah, not too bad. And then we're running, I see Petal Girl here. When this unit is discarded from hand during your turns, and you can call this unit, so you still must to call her. No, not bad, not bad. I can actually see this being kind of useful. You don't discard too much in this deck. I mean, I guess through this and this, I think you kind of discard a little bit, but maybe through here, maybe there's some kind of cycling that you get to see this pretty often. That I gotta see where this is starting to go. And last but not least, we have our interesting list. We have Blackwing Kairi. So this runs the Blackwing engine and the Kairi engine all in one go, and this is so weird to see because they run the grade 1 for the Blackwing, and then they run the regular grade 2, and then going into Kairi herself, and they even change the starter just to really goof people off. That's really funny. So they run 4 draw. I believe these are all crits. So I see 15Ks, so I believe those are all crits. And then we run some of the new stuff here, so I gotta actually look and see exactly what some of these cards are. So here we have when this unit is on rear guard circle, so charge 1, and this unit gets boost. When this unit is placed, it's Blackwings. So she slow charges and gets boost. So this is our slow charging boost girl. And then we have over here also Blackwings, active when binded. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked while boosted. Choose one of your rear guards or cards from your soul, and you may return to your hand. If you chose from soul, you put this unit into soul. So not bad. You can recycle your soul a little bit. So this is where the Blackwing engine comes in. And then let me just double check on our grade 1 here. So let's see what she does. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, bind the top card of your deck. White Wings, when rode upon from deck, you may... When you would ride from your ride deck, you may Soul Blast instead. Choose a card from your hand, discard it. Interesting. And the Blackwings, all of your opponent's grade 1 or less rear guards can attack this unit. Huh. And then so that's the Blackwings approach. So I guess people are just going for like that defensive, you can't do anything towards it, but it's very RNG, so it's very odd. And we also have this girl right here. So that girl is when a rear guards return, when your rear guards return to hand, this unit gets 5k. So that's actually not too bad with the Kairi stuff. And then we got Blondie over here as well. And Blondie, I believe, is Kairi support as well. It says when this unit is boosted, if your Vanguard is Kairi, +1, choose up to one of your one card from your hand, call it. So it's just the multi-attacking stuff that you can do. Very odd. The only card I don't know what does is this card right here, and I don't think I have any translation for her. So it says when this unit is placed on rearguard circle during your battle phase, cost so less, you get 10k till out of battle. That's actually not bad because then you can spice up with this as this lets you return cards and call cards back out. Very odd. I honestly don't know how this deck fully works. Like in my mind, it doesn't sound like it's that great, but like on paper, it doesn't sound that great, but maybe actually testing it would be really interesting. I just feel like the gem version of this is just better, but I can understand why people are trying to push other things like this just to kind of add to more fun to the decks. So I definitely would consider this, at least give it a try and see how you like it if you're just into trying like unique things. And Kairi is one of the few decks where you can actually get away with doing stuff like this, as Kairi herself is pretty generic in terms of what you can put in. But I like this. I like seeing text like this, so I'm for it. I think I missed one more. I think I missed feltyrosa. Oh, feltyrosa didn't get anything. Well, that's a big F in chat right there. Hope you guys like that. I hope you guys like the list. I think the Blackwing list was my favorite out of all those, and I really liked some of the changes that people are starting to make in Loron. People are starting to, I guess, just go around or change some stuff around, as I think more and more people are getting used to how to fight Loron. So I think with that being said, people are trying to change up their list a little bit, which I think is cool. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for all the support on my last video. I was very surprised to see how many people actually watched that, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. If you guys like it, I'm gonna keep doing it. Hope you guys enjoyed these tournament results. How do you feel about them? Is there any deck that you would like to try, any deck you'd consider trying after looking at these, or anything that changed your mind? Please let me know in the comments below, because that's where all the party is at. And if you really want to continue the party, you can go over to my Discord and party over there too, because we're having a ton of fun over there, and you can join in on that fun. You can always follow me on Twitter as well, as I do a lot of my communicating with you guys over on Twitter, so you can join me there as well. Other than that, guys, it's been real, it's been fun. As always, thank you so much. Peace out. До свидания, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!